Sexuality podcast. It's your girl, Natasha. And today I have two special guests, not just one. And this time we have a special celebrity guest, and as well as my staffer, Tiara, who you all have met before in the Greenleaf podcast. And I mean, the celebrity guest is, Tiara is her biggest fan. So it was only right that we brought the number one fan on to talk to this amazing artist who, you know, she kind of controversial, but I love every single bit of it, every single bit. And we're going to get into why all y'all need to get on board, stop hating, stop being hating hoes like she says. And we're going to get into some feminism things, some things that are going on Twitter, some WAP, some artistry, all of that stuff. We're going to get into it all. And I really like her, and I really want to hear from her how she feels on a lot of subjects going on right now. So please welcome to the show, Miss Sukihana with the good coochie. That's what she said.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. First off, thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm excited to get into some things.
I was telling her, like, okay, so I bought this blonde wig because we're in quarantine, so now's the time to try it, like, right? So I bought this blonde wig, but I'm like terrified to wear it even to the grocery store. But now I want this pink that you have. Like, I can't.
Yeah, pink is so fun. I love pink. I haven't tried it in a while because I always wear my Bantu knots, but I was like, I just need to try something different.
I actually, when you came on, I actually didn't recognize you. I thought you were like your own publicist. I was like, damn, her publicist beat for the guys. Like, because I'm so used to you with like Bantu.
No.
Yes. All right. So yes, you have seen her on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but she has evolved from that, and she is now an artist, rapper, a mom of three, and she got a lot to say, and she don't give a damn about who has a problem with it. So I want to talk to her about just everything going on. You have a new song out with Saucy Santana, who I literally love. Like, I literally put him and Carisha, you know, City Girls. I put like a playlist of them on TV, on YouTube, and just watch them roast each other. They crack me the hell up. So I love the fact you got food stamp with him. Tell us about this.
You know, me and Saucy, we are really good friends. Like, that is my sister. That's my real friend. So I just thought it would be like a perfect opportunity for us to finally just work together. Since we kind of, you know, we go out together, we hang out, but we just never did a song together. So I decided to go ahead and put Saucy on his food stamp because this song is a real BNG,
yes,
doodle brown type of song, and I know that he was gonna come with it.
Yeah.
With that style and that flavor that he got. So I'm excited to have him on this song, and we're about to shoot the video. I know it's gonna be super big, and I know it's gonna be like an anthem for the summer and for the whole year, but every summer.
Yeah. And people be just so mad about things you say, not just you, but a lot of the women rappers that are out right. I don't even like saying female, like it's annoying to me, but a lot of the women rappers that are out right now, it's like, first of all, this is not 100% new, so please stop. Men have been saying worse and the same for 1,100,000 years, but not only that, this is not the first time we've seen women rappers. So it's okay if men out here talking about how they want a woman to suck their dick and how they want a woman to do this and do that and how they giving this and giving that. Why can't we say how we take it and how we giving it too? So
I honestly don't feel like it's about what is said, because we already know this. We're all adults. This been happening for a long time. I don't think what it said. I feel like it's how it's delivered and who's delivering it. A lot of people aren't used to this much confidence. Like, my confidence, it's rare. Not a lot of people have the confidence that I got. So when I say something and I say it how I say it, in the way that I deliver it and who I deliver it to, it makes people disturbed because they don't understand why I'm so confident. It makes them feel uneasy. But I made a lot of people feel uneasy, and then they start to love me, and that's why I have a huge fan base. A lot of people on my fan base, they didn't like me at first until they started watching me and they started seeing me more, and then I started making them love themselves and make them live in their truth. And they started saying, well, you know what? Well, this is what I was thinking in my head. Well, you know what? I do fuck with her because she just give us what we all thinking, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
How did you get there?
what the guys say or what the other people, the naysayers, like I wouldn't even care about what they said because they don't pay my bills. You know, I'm self-made. I have a fan base. We got here from me being myself. And all I want to do is liberate other women, not to be like me, but to live in your truth and do what make you happy. That's it.
Into how you got here when it comes to money and entrepreneurship and stuff like that. But like Tiara just said, how does a woman get to that level of confidence? Because that is, if you think about it, I mean, you know, I've listened to some of your interviews and I know how you grew up in the general sense, but like a lot of women, like I grew up loving Trina, and the reason why I loved her is because I was taught not to like women like that. And so when you would grow up going to a Catholic school and, you know, all that stuff, like your feminism and your sexuality is oppressed and you kind of blamed for how you look. If you shaped a certain way, it's your fault while men are looking at you. Like it just felt very like oppressive. And so when Trina came out, it was like, yes, like now it's like, F y'all, like my curves is bomb. Like just because you want them, that's not my fault. Like that's my power. Like that's cool. So, but how does a girl get to that point that you are at right now with that confidence level?
You just have to, like, all I know is a lot of stuff people started, like a lot of stuff people bullied me about when I was growing up, and a lot of things people used to say to hurt my feelings. I just looked myself in the mirror and I started to really love every bit of it. And what I did was I just was like, this is me. Yeah, I'm bow-legged. Y'all said that, oh, bow-legged. Y'all said I was bow-legged. Y'all was like, oh, she must be out here fucking and ooh, ooh, ooh. No, baby, I'm bow-legged. I love it. All these niggas love me, and that's what it is. Then people used to talk about me being short. Yeah, I'm 5 foot, but my throat's 6'6". That's like different things. I make money off of that. Like a lot of people used to talk about me for being a little shorty doo-wop.
Yes.
These niggas love me. I'm fun size. I'm Halloween candy. They can't wait till this holiday come. You feel me? Period. Like, yeah, I just think like if you feel like, oh, you don't like your face, you don't like your nose, you don't like your teeth, you don't like your shape, you think you're too big, you think you're too small, just push it in their face and say, yup, I am. And after you start pushing in people's faces and not caring what they think, you're gonna start loving yourself. That's how I do.
Yeah. You kind of take out the ammunition that they have, you know?
Yeah, take out the ammunition by just saying, yep, you're right. Because when people talk about me, I'm like, you're right. I know I do look, my face, sometimes my face does look weird, but some people think I'm pretty, you know? Like, it's just about, you just gotta love what God gave you. Yeah. And that's what I do. And I'm just marketable at this point.
Yeah.
I love that.
Gorgeous. So I don't know who's saying that you're not. You know, self-hating ass black folk and self-hating people in general. So
yeah, and it's like people always talk about like you know, I just noticed like a lot of people that talk about my nose, they talk about my lips, they talk about my eyes, and I'm like, listen, you know, I'm okay with getting a little breast augmentation, getting my butt a little bit bigger, but because I want to look like my ancestors. I'm proud of the line of woman that I come from. I want to look black. I don't mind my nose not being at a 45-degree angle. Right. I got this nose like my grandmother, like my great-grandmother, all the way back to slavery and past that, all the way in Africa. I want to look like my ancestors. I don't think I'm ugly. I think I'm beautiful. So I don't let nobody make me feel bad for looking black. And if anybody feels bad for looking black, it's just because they don't know their history. But once you start to learn your history, you start feeling better about yourself, period. Before I was confident, I started learning about my history. I started learning about my ancestors and everything, and it made me confident to be black.
Right. And I wanted to ask you about getting to this point entrepreneurship-wise. I mean, there was a long journey for you. I feel like you've lived 1,000 lives. How old are you again? Like, I feel like... Huh?
I'm 28.
Like, I honestly, you've lived the life of like an 85-year-old. Like, you have done so much stuff. Like,
yeah,
honestly. And so it's like, I wonder how, I'm an entrepreneur as well. I'm a businesswoman. And I know how hard this is, you know, and every day I want to be like, every other day I'm like, should I go just apply at Wendy's and leave this to everybody else? Like, I'm over it. You used to work at Popeyes. You used to work at the strip club. You went to cosmetology school, like you did all this stuff, everything, and now you got caught hell for starting your OnlyFans page, which you're making
I did not care about one comment, negative comment that anybody said. Girl, that money, when you start making a certain type of money, you don't care what bad people say. I make money that changed my life from OnlyFans. I have a store that I opened from OnlyFans. Like I have multiple different things going on in my life, from starting a new venture without listening to what people say. If you're gonna be scared to make this money, it's not going to happen. You have to take risks, and you have to believe in yourself. That's it.
Right. And you can't give up. And I like the fact that you said in another interview how you can't work, and you know that's why you either quit or got fired is because you just can't work for somebody. I understand. I've gotten fired.
It was so hard. I mean, everybody got to start somewhere, and working for somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you're not where you need to be in life. Every boss isn't the same, but when I was working at Popeyes, I did not like how I was treated. Like, I did not like it. It just wasn't right. It's like, dang, like, I done had a baby, and this is my life. Like, I have to come here every day, and I barely make any money. Like, they used to like let us, like, I guess we had free lunch there. I used to get my free lunch, and I used to take it home to my baby, and that's how I would feed my baby, like, dinner. Like, it wasn't my life at all. I did not like it.
And everybody's not cut out to be a boss and entrepreneur. Sometimes I'm like, am I? And then everybody is not cut out to work for someone else.
Everybody's not a boss. That's just what it is. Everybody's not a boss. Okay. It's not in them. And I understand that. I have friends and family that I would like to be more successful. I would like them to have a business, but everybody does not want to be an entrepreneur. Some people are okay with working for people, and you cannot change their mindset. Mm-hmm. That's just not in them.
Right. Or it's just not what they want to do. Hell,
what they want to do.
I don't want to do it. I get it. I understand. So I'm gonna let Tiara ask you something, but the last thing I want to ask you, I mean, there's other things. I'm not gonna say last thing, but what I want to know is about. So I wrote something down about how you said back in March, you kind of, because you're a mom, you stopped doing club appearances and any type of appearance. Like, you just weren't here for doing all of that, because in a way it is kind of reckless to keep doing that during the pandemic. So has anything changed as of now? Like, we're in August, child. I thought we was gonna be done 3-4 months ago. We in August. So what has changed for you during this pandemic as a mom and as an artist?
I think just being more responsible. Like, I definitely did not want to put my children at risk. I have not did a show since. I've been home, working on my store and my other investments. But I mean, I think the pandemic really helped a lot of families. Like, I spend more time with my children. I learned more about my children. I feel like a lot of people fell back in love with their spouse, like, their husband or whatever, their boyfriend. Some people found that they weren't supposed to be together. You feel me? Like, the pandemic went great for me. Right. It's unfortunate, coronavirus and a lot of people dying and everything, but I became more successful, a better mom, more successful, more grounded, way more stable financially, spiritually. Everything has just been a great time for me.
I love that.
And sometimes God takes you from certain things so that, other things can fall into place for you. And that's what happened. OnlyFans might not be his favorite job for me, but sometimes, with the yin and yang, it's bad and good, and it's good and bad. And throughout that bad, I bring out a lot of good.
Are you willing to say how much you've made, or like the ballpark figure of how much you made on OnlyFans?
I made a lot of money. Yeah, a lot.
You made like 20K in like a day or two. So
yeah, I made a lot more than that. That's why I would never put a woman down for choosing that job opportunity, because at the end of the day, you're your own boss. And guess what? You don't have to be in a man's presence and letting a man touch on you or throwing some dollars on you. You just sexually liberated. If I could wake up every day and take a pic or make a video, and it's thousands of people sending me money, and then maybe one day I wake up and I have a store or a Bentley or a huge house with a pool, and now my children don't have to live like how I don't want them to live, and they have everything that they want because of an opportunity that I took, and I did that, and now I'm saying bye to it.
Opportunity, yes.
Yeah, and then eventually I'm gonna walk away from it, which I'm kind of doing now because I really don't get on there. I built an empire off that. Nobody can make me feel bad about that, and I feel like if you got the opportunity to do it, go ahead, make your money, open up your stores, open up your hair salons, do what you got to do before that money run out.
Yes. Tiara, what do you think?
I was gonna say, speaking of your boyfriend, I stalk your Instagram on the daily, and I saw when he came home, he got your name tattooed over his eyebrow, and then you went and got his name tattooed on the back of your legs, and I was like, okay, look at them. How did you convince him to be on board with the OnlyFans?
I mean,
like, what was that conversation like when you were telling him about it? Does he feature?
It was just like, I want to try OnlyFans, and he was like, he really was talking me out of it. He was like, no, I don't want my girl doing that. But I mean, Bill worships the ground I walk on. Like,
I could tell.
The love that he got from me, I never experienced that. Like, I don't even know how somebody can love me that much because I'm not that cool. Like, I'm really not. But oh my gosh, the man got my name on his face. I told him, I was like, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Yeah. And it's just like, he loved me so much. Like, he even asked me to marry him. Like, I just told him, let's just wait. Let's just give it some time. Let's wait till we get our houses and our cars and stuff. But Bill supports anything that
Would you want to do a big wedding or something small and intimate?
I'm actually so excited to get married, but it was just like, I'm like, hold on, Bill, let's get spiritually aligned. Let's make sure our spirits is right. Because let me tell you, my man done did some things, and he has changed for me. Like, I didn't make him change, but he changed. Just, I love him so freely that he changed into a great dad and a great man, but he has a past, and I'm just like, we gotta baptize you or something so that can stop creeping up on you before we get married. But I'm so I want to get married. I can't wait. And I never thought I would get married. And I'm like, I don't trust these niggas. Hell nah. I need to get my money, fuck with tricks, but no.
Okay, so if you were to marry him, do you think you would change up your persona any, or would you still remain Suki with the good coochie?
Well, Suki with the good coochie is just entertainment. Like, that's a whole different world. As you can see, like, you talking to Destiny right now. Like, I'm in my house, this is me. Studio, when it's time to perform, I turn into Suki. That's an alter ego. But Bill know who I am. Like, Suki does not bother him. He love me and Suki. Like, it's just, that's my career. And I know eventually when I become an old ass bitch, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you're so cool with the good.
Right.
I'm gonna be old. When I get old, like, when I get up there, Wendy Williams, Monique age, I'll probably be doing the stuff that they do. But right now, I'm young. I'm living my life. Y'all gotta understand. Just like she said, I feel like it's like I'm 85. Like, I didn't really have my teenage years, and like, I feel like I missed out on all of that because I got pregnant at 17. And I've been knocked up almost every year after. Like, I got 3 kids. I didn't get to experience a prom or just all the stuff that people experience in life. I didn't get to experience that. I experienced being a mom all these years. I always wanted to be a rapper. I always wanted to be famous. It was hard with these little babies. I got one latched on my boob and one messing up everything,
Right.
But so I just want to live my life. Like, I'm happy, and I'm gonna take my time to ease off it. Like, I'm Suki. That's just me.
Well, I have a question since you done found Mr. Right. I mean, both of y'all, even with the past and all of that, everybody has a past. I don't care. Melania Trump and Donald Trump. That dude got a past, and she for sure has a past, just like Cardi B posted today.
Right.
She was selling that WAP.
Selling that WAP.
Oh, she said that?
Yes.
Period, honey.
Listen, so everybody has a past. So since you done found Mr. Right, even though he got a past, tell us how we can avoid fuck boys, how we can avoid horrible baby daddies. How do we avoid the foolishness that we always waste our time with?
I feel like, oh my gosh, because I done had so many guys that I ran into who weren't good people. And I think what it is us women, we always go into a situation like, oh, we can change him.
Uh-huh.
I see him, I see what he's doing, but I can change him. And I love him, and I don't care how bad of a person he is. I see something in him. You got to stop that. Like, you just got to love freely. Like, stop putting expectations on love. Stop making it so traditional, and just love somebody and love them, like I said, in a way that it makes them want to change who they are and, like, change the bad things about them. Like, I feel like I dated very rich guys. Mm-hmm. Like, I dated tricks, I dated hood niggas. Like, I done dated a variety of people. Bill just came in, honey, and I don't know what it was. I don't know. I think you gotta see how, look, judge a guy by how he treats his mom, first of all. But you don't want no mama's boy. So it's just kind of weird like that. Because,
right. You gotta find that perfect balance.
Yeah, but it's like, never look for a perfect man. Just look for somebody that is perfect for you, that you can work with. Because see, my man, he do come a lot with stuff. Like, he locked up in different things like that. But it's just like, you just gotta find somebody that's perfect for you. But that don't mean that you need to be getting cheated on all the time. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. No woman deserves to be no doormat at all. I can see if a man messed up, like make a mistake like one time. Right. But listen, when a man love you, mm-hmm. He might make a mistake one time, but when he love you, you don't deserve to keep getting cheated on. That's not right. Or somebody putting their hands on you. That's not right. So I think the guy just have to prove that he wants you. Like, he loves you. He got to prove that he wants your heart. That's what I think.
Agreed.
That's what Bill did. He did a lot of proving. Cut off all his little girlfriends. And one of the biggest things was he got out the streets. And that's hard to get them chains off of a guy and get him out the trap. That's why it's called a trap house. It's a trap. Right. It's called a trap because it's hard to get them out. So for him to leave that and live a normal life is just like, wow, yeah.
How did you guys meet, and how did he approach you, and how long have y'all been together? Okay, so the way that we met was through my friend. My friend Keela, she do my hair. She the one who did this. I'm gonna look y'all up with her. She gonna hook y'all up. But boom, this what happened. So we went to some strip club, The Office, and I had seen Bill, and I was like, I seen this guy. He had all these racks in his hand. He had all these diamonds in his mouth. Mm-hmm. And he just looked like he had a whole attitude problem. So I was like, oh, that's my type, because he looked like he liked to shoot shit. That's the type of niggas that I like, and I can't help that. But everybody got their little kink fantasies. Some people like to fuck on a nigga with a uniform on. Like, that's their fantasy. Bitch, I like fucking on thugs. So anyway, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, who him? She said, oh, girl. He get busy out here. I was like, oh yeah, that's my type. So she showed me his page, and I see he already followed me. So I was like, okay, he a fan. So I just followed him, and I was talking to this the guy with the yachts. You know what I'm talking about? You see him on my page? Yes. Okay, so I was talking to the guy with the yachts. Yeah. So see, honey, you know the tea. So I already had a little honey dip, but it was just like, we was kind of going through it with him, and then Bill had ended up writing and talking about, maybe you just need somebody to be there for you. So Bill was my side nigga, and then now he want me.
Honey, he done earned his position. I'm not mad.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You talked about normalizing women getting money. I love this conversation, and I'm tired of fighting with people on social media about this. Just yesterday, till midnight, I gotta stop this. I gotta stop arguing with people online about bullshit. But people were going off about city girls talking about in an interview how they will not date a dude that does not take care of them. Now, do I think they fully explain what they meant? Because I've watched all their other interviews, so I know what they meant. Maybe not in that interview, but people took it and ran like, this is the problem. Y'all only want men that can do stuff for you. That you equate love and money. You equate this, you equate that. Everything comes back. Y'all are basically a prostitute if you need a man to pay for this, this, and this in order for you to get with him. And I look at it like, ain't no man about to be with no woman that he does not have value from. Whatever that value is. A man is not about to just F no woman for just no apparent reason. Either he's sexually attracted to her and wants sex from her, that's a value to him, or he wants access, or her family is rich, or, he wants something from her. Why do we have to be the ones being the gotten? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we be like, okay, everybody that I let inside my body has to give me something that's beneficial to me too. I think that's what they're trying to say. It doesn't mean I don't make my own money.
Yeah, no. First of all, if you look at our grandmamas and our great-grandmamas, they were always talking to providers. Like our grandfathers were the ones who worked and paid the bills. Like, I mean, I don't see the difference. Like, I know my worth. I know how much I bring to the table. I bring a lot.
Right.
A lot of love, a lot of care. Like, I bring a lot to the table. It's called an even exchange. Like, I don't, like, why would I have a man up in my house who ain't helping me pay for bills?
Exactly.
Who ain't helping me, who ain't washing my car, who ain't putting gas in my car? Like, I need these things. Like, when I was younger, I used to let guys get away with stuff like that. Like, now that I know my worth, oh, you want me to come see you? Oh, you got to put some gas in my car. And I'm not asking. I know you're going to say that. You're going to say, oh, I want you to come over. I got some gas money for you. Did you eat? All right, you come over. We're going to order some Uber Eats, or we're going to go out to eat. It's just how a man is supposed to treat you. Some people aren't used to that. So they try to make us feel bad for asking. They ask for pussy. Oh, they want our time, or they want our conversation, or
dinner.
They want our no.
Washing any drawers. No.
I'm not a gold digger at all. Like, I'm not, it's not in me.
Well, tell us the difference. Because the people keep equating these two things. Tell us the difference between a gold digger and what you're describing.
Right.
I mean, I guess a gold digger is somebody who just looks for a man that gives them money. They don't have any standards. They don't have any types. They just want somebody who can take care of them, and they don't have nothing to bring to the table but pussy. I think that's a gold digger, like somebody who just goes after NBA players, tries to get pregnant, or just wants money, or blackmail them, anything to get money. First of all, I'm bougie. Like, that's a girl with no standards. Like, baby, I want money. I want your heart. I want your love. I want your time. I want your conversation. I want your passwords. I want your keys, your house keys, your car keys. Like, I want everything. Everything.
Everything too.
I want everything. And they want everything too. But I want everything.
Yeah.
Like, everything. Like, not just money. Yeah, like money too, but I just think everybody have their own standards. Why is people so mad at the city girls for saying they want somebody to take care of them? We all want somebody to take care of us.
Exactly.
Don't you feel like a princess? Don't you feel like a princess? Somebody should take care of you.
Exactly.
You deserve that.
Right. And also, it's important, you said before, a man also is more willing to take care of you when you can take care of yourself. So we don't want to not make our own money. That's trapping ourselves. Why would we want that?
That is very true. I mean, there's been times where I couldn't bring that much to the table, and guys didn't do as much for me as now. Like, guys literally do almost anything. That's because I bring a lot to the table.
That's game, honey. That is game. What's it like having your mom as your manager? Is she still your manager?
Yeah, like it's normal. Like, it's normal to us.
No,
like,
it's not normal. Is she on your OnlyFans, like managing the OnlyFans?
The OnlyFans is just my thing. Like, that has nothing to do with the artist Sukihana.
Okay.
Yeah, the artist Sukihana, I got multiple managers. We have a whole big thing. But OnlyFans, that's just like that's something I do in the house. Like, that has nothing to do with it. But yeah, it's cool. Like, we all grinding. It's everything. Like, it's normal to us.
That's hilarious. I mean, your mom did used to be, do her rap thing too, so maybe she gets it.
Yeah.
I could not be talking about my punani with my mama sitting there in the meeting. I would freak out.
I mean, well, the women in my family have a lot of kids, so we all know what's up. We know why we got them. We know. Yeah, right. We all got. We are fruitful queens in my family. Literally. I want another baby right now, but I'm gonna just wait. But I love children.
Do you want more?
Would you have another baby with Bill now, or would you want to be married first?
I feel like I got the opportunity to be married first. I might as well change the game and do that too. I done had kids out of wedlock. I done did this. I done did that. Been a baby mom. That man wanted to marry me. He has asked me multiple times. And I told him the next time that he does ask me, can you make sure it's nice, I look nice and stuff? And yeah, I'm going to say yes. And after that, you know, eventually I'm going to have a baby. I'm always pregnant. So yeah, we're going to have a baby. For real, literally.
You seem like the type that likes to be pregnant.
I do, because it's just like everybody do stuff for me. I could just eat.
Oh, I hated it.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Like you could just eat all day.
Oh, well, I did enjoy the eating part, but I hated it. Like waking up every day feeling like I'm just gonna puke everywhere for like 5 or 6 months straight.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No.
You had a question about some Twitter drama.
Yes.
With a body part. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take that.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So I posted a picture of my cuckoo, and I mean, let's not leave out that I got a lot of good feedback, but a lot of it. But a lot of girls were mad because they were just like first of all, before I get into it, they had an issue because they wanted my resume, is that how you say it? What is it called when they say, oh, what's your resume? Whatever it's called. They want to know why it's not, I don't have no dark spots.
Oh, regimen.
Okay, yes.
Whatever the word is, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, a lot of girls were mad because, okay, they didn't understand why I didn't have dark spots, and they didn't know if I waxed or if I shaved, and I told them I don't do anything. And then on top of that, a lot of girls was like, oh, it's so small. I'm like, okay, thank you. That's a compliment.
Right.
Everybody, first of all, I don't want to put nobody down because cuckoo comes in different shapes and sizes.
Yes.
It does. But I mean, I just be like, well, girl, what did yours get you? It's a lot of happy people out here because of me showing mine.
Wait, you don't do nothing? You have like perfect skin down there and you don't do nothing?
No, like only thing that I do is I shave one at a time. I don't shave. I don't wax. It's just one.
Shaving.
No, I have no razor bumps or nothing because I don't shave until it's time. Like when I'm about to with my boyfriend, or maybe I got a video shoot, but I would never touch it because, girl, shaving, you get dark spots, and it throughout the years and years, it gets darker and darker. Just leave it alone. Let it be free. That's what I do. Just leave it alone.
Do you think your boyfriend cares if you have hair down there or not?
He don't. Oh my. That boy don't care about nothing. He don't care about nothing. He don't care if I'm on my period.
I was gonna say, so he running red lights.
He does not care. What? He don't care if I got 3 pair of pants on. He will hit this thing through them pants. Seriously. He don't care about no hair. And I used to be like, I don't want to do nothing because I got a little bit hair down there. Be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
They be like, I'm a grown ass man.
Okay, that's a grown man. When you like y'all, you know, when you dealing with a grown man, it's a difference from dealing with a little boy. They don't care about no peach fuzz, and they don't care about a wolf or a forest. When you theirs and they love you, it don't matter. Coochie is coochie.
What inspired the title Wolf Pussy?
Wolf Pussy. I just thought it was so funny when I heard it on what was it, next Friday? Miss Pearly, remember when she came upstairs and she was talking to the boys and she was like, yeah, and tell your fine daddy I said hi. I was just living for her. And it was like, you always coming up here with that wolf pussy. I was like, oh, you know what? I feel like I got a wolf pussy too. First of all, I said it. It's animalistic. It is wild, and it need to be in a cage somewhere. The way these niggas be acting about me. So I know y'all feel the same way. I know y'all done had a nigga on lock before. Yeah. So I just wanted to normalize the word and change it from its original meaning to just a liberated meaning. Like, yeah, I got that wolf pussy that your nigga want. You know, whether it's hair on it or it's not, your nigga want it. You feel me?
Period, man. They all want it.
Yeah, they all want it.
What do you feel about, like, we're talking about feminist type things, but when it comes to like politics and social, I don't know, social justice in a way, when it comes to women, you know, whether it's being pro-choice or just having rights, women's rights for everything. Are you like into that? Are you into like putting everything you really believe into like social action in a way?
So you're asking me, am I into politics?
Yeah, are you into advocating in a more formal way?
Oh yeah, like well, when it comes to stuff like the justice for my people,
yeah,
black men, black women, I really care about my people. Like, I'm really passionate about my people. So when it comes to stuff like that, yes, I would be an advocate for that. Yeah, I do it already. Like, I really care about my people. Yeah. Like, when something happens to one of our people, like, it makes me so mad, so furious. So, you know, when it comes to our people, I really do care about it.
What are you caring about the most in this upcoming crazy ass election? Like, what do you want to see change, or what is it that you're actually, if you don't pay attention to nothing else, what is it that you're waiting to hear about or pay attention to?
I just really, like, I mean, I'm okay with settling to be treated equal. I will settle for that. You know, I'm tired of being treated like we are less when, baby, we don't come from where the rest of these people come from. We don't come from no caves. We don't come from this. We come from kings and queens. Like, this is our ancestors. We are royalty. That's where we come from. We are really queens in blood. It's not by getting married to nobody. We, in our blood, we're gods. You know, melanin. We have melanin in our blood. Like, we are naturally everything. Yeah. And I just wish that if they're not going to let us know that, they will at least treat us equal in this space that we're in right now. Like, at least treat us human. Right. If we're not going to be treated like gods, queens, and kings, like, at least treat us human. Yeah. Even though I don't even feel like we're that. I feel like we are bigger than humans, like, in spirit. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Tiara, what do you think?
I can hear you. What you say?
Oh, so what do you think?
I think I love how you don't directly like go out and be like, oh, women power, because sometimes people get turned off by feminists and feminism in general. So I love how you're just unapologetically yourself, and you just be like, I don't care if you don't like it, then oh well, you just deal with it. I struggle with that. Like, I have a hard time, you know, expressing myself sometimes and opening up and just being my true self. So I think that's probably why I gravitated to you so much, because it's like, look at her. She's saying whatever she want to say. Yeah. She's doing whatever she want to do. Of course, you're going to have haters, but people love it. And I think people love it because you're so authentic and you're yourself. I know I personally like it because you're yourself. And I get on your Instagram and be laughing all day, every day. Because you are just...
I mean, I really support feminism. Like, I'm definitely a feminist, but I'm not the type of feminist who hate men. I would never hate no man, especially not a black man. I worship the ground a black man walks on. I love my man. So I'm not the type of feminist who hates men. Like, I just feel like, I mean, we should be able to say what we want. We should be able to feel like how we want. Women are bringing a lot to the table. It's not old times where all we did was cook and clean. Right. First of all, I have a maid. I'm not cleaning nothing. Now, me and my kids, I tell my kids to clean up after themselves, and I clean up my little one time, and then guess what? Friday a maid come because I'm tired of cleaning up all day. Like, you know, like, I just want to just liberate women, but I still love my man, and I never put men down for nothing at all. It's okay to tell somebody about themselves, but not act like a man is a dog and he ain't shit. Like, no, I'm not like that. Everybody deserves chances.
Right. And that's exactly what feminism is. And I think people kind of like don't realize that. It's exactly what you said. Equality. That's what we want. Not, we don't want to be over you. We don't want, just kind of like with racism and black people. Some people are like, oh, black people just want all the power. No, we want to be equal. That's what Black Lives Matter means. It doesn't want to be more than you. I want to be equal. So I love that you said that. Yeah. What do you want? Okay, well, first of all, our demo is usually like the 18 to, well, 22, 25 to 40, I would say that. That's our sweet spot. So we have people that love people like you, like love the Cardis, love the Sukihanas, love the City Girls, love that new wave of like real femininity and real like, I'm about my shit and y'all gonna just take it. Then we have another demo that's very, to me, I call it internalized misogyny. They think that it's you putting yourself down, you degrading yourself, and we deserve all the disrespect we get because that's what we're putting out there. We're only showing our ass. We only doing this. We only doing that. What do you want to say to this demo, especially of Black women? What is it that you're trying to relate with your image and persona?
I mean, I'm honestly just being myself and I'm having fun, and I think people just they just expect too much from people. Like, leave me alone. Like, okay, you think it's degrading myself because I live in my truth. Okay, thanks. You need to go go clean your microwave. Like, worry about everything everybody else does, and the people that take time out their life to say, oh, I hate her, I don't like her, she's the reason why white people don't like us. It's like, certain people never liked us. It is what it is. Like, you need to, like, if they don't be happy with their stuff, they don't be happy with their life, they don't be happy with their job, their car, and they don't like to see other people get it and not them, and they're like, why her, not me? First of all, I have class, and I have self-respect. Like, most of them be women that are hating on other women, and it's like, listen, sometimes have a little bit of fun. That's why you ain't got no me and Neon. You won't have no fun. You won't open up. Like, have a little fun. Be a little nicer. Like, stop being so judgmental. A lot of men don't even like that, to see a woman sit there and gossip and judge other women. Like, nobody don't want to be around a person like that.
Right. Even though some men be gossiping more than women too.
Oh yeah, and some of the men be gossiping more than women. It's them too. And I mean, for a man to hate on a woman, like, I just think maybe he just feels he's not happy with his body parts like that. I don't know. Why do you think men hate on women? Like,
I've been trying to figure this out for years, and I'm over it. I'm done thinking about it. And you talked about this in another interview. It comes down to insecurity. There's nothing I can do about that. Like, I think we as women try to, like you said, change these men and be like, no, I'm different. No, I can help you. And we try to suppress ourselves and try not to offend him, not to bruise his ego. It never works. If they're an insecure person, they're an insecure person. There's nothing you can do but take the beating that he's going to give you physically, mentally, emotionally. Just don't do it.
A lot of people just have that jealous spirit in them, and it's so hard to get that out of them.
Yeah, it is what it is. Whatever. Yeah. So what is next for you? What are we waiting on?
I mean, the project to drop on the 2nd, like, that is like so big for me because I've really put my time, my sweat, my tears, lost sleep, and paid my dues for this tape right here. So I'm so excited because I know it's a rebranding. It's about to show a different Suki. Like,
speaking of that,
what?
I was gonna say, the clip that you put on your Instagram for you, what is it? You don't know me, or you don't love me no more?
Oh, forgot to love me?
Yes, you forgot to love me. I was looking at the video and I was like, you have grown so much in your videos. Like, I was like, okay, I love the little story, that you got going on. So I'm excited to see your next project. Is it actually a mixtape or
no, it's a mixtape. No, definitely not an album, not yet. But a mixtape, and actually that You Forgot to Love Me video drops today. So, I mean, I know the thing is, I really love the song. The song is my baby because, like, in the song, I was just telling facts. Like, it was so much. Like, you know, we all been in a relationship where we have been mistreated. We have talked to guys where we have been mistreated, and it's just about leveling up on a guy where, like, maybe you've been through domestic abuse, and you know now that guy gotta watch you on TV every day. It's just like the level up is out of control. So I know it's gonna make women feel not feel sad about their situation, but happy that they got out of it.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm excited.
I'm ready. I can definitely tell the growth from you, from the Love and Hip Hop Miami days to now.
Yeah.
I think you're amazing. I always thought that. I can always see through what people call ratchet and crazy. I can always see through it. And I'm like,
you know, like, let me say something about this, because a lot of people want to call me ratchet, and it's like they call, like, if I want to go outside with no shoes on, like I do, because I'm country. I could go outside barefoot and, oh, she's ratchet. But when a white girl does it, oh, she's a hippie. Oh, it's boho. Oh, you know, it's not fair. Because I'm a hippie too. Like, at the end of the day, I'm spiritual. I'm a free spirit. I love to laugh. I love to cook. I love to dance. I love to joke around. I don't wear shoes. Like, it's just, I'm just an all fun person. So it's just, people need to stop degrading Black women. But when it comes to another race, it's, oh, she's a hippie.
exactly.
It's not fair. We
Just
both smoke weed. Like, how am I ratchet, but that's a hippie?
Right.
It's not.
Just like they call Melania a model, but she out here posing topless, laid out with diamonds on her coochie. But
Right.
does that in King magazine, a thought. It is the same damn thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I love you. I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to see even more of your growth. Tiara, do you have any last questions?
Can I get some of them oxtails that you be cooking?
Oh, I can make you some oxtails. That's one thing about me. I love to cook. So if you ever come to Miami, you know I got you. I will make you a plate of food. Definitely.
Yes.
Oxtail, anything you want. Pig feet, because that's my specialty. Y'all like pig feet? I know y'all do. So yes, you do. Yes, you do. You don't know what you like yet, because you ain't had the right person cook. But y'all come to Miami, I'm gonna cook y'all some pig feet and some neck bones with some collard greens.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, what I do want to know from you is, what, like, I love, like, you know, rap and R&B put together. I love when it's a collabo situation. That's just like traditional hip hop R&B to me. I love it. What R&B singer do you want to work with? Like, who do you just have to work with at some point to do a collab?
R&B?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, I wouldn't be able just to stay like.
I have somebody in my mind already who I want you to. Summer Walker.
Oh, that's my sister.
Yeah.
Y'all are the same person, just on two different sides of the same.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say that. You know, me and Summer are literally just alike, but two different aliens. Like, she don't like, I don't like being around people. Like, I don't like being around a lot of people, and she doesn't either. So I really connect with her. But yeah, me and her, we definitely gonna work. And I like Ari Lennox.
Love Ari.
Love her too.
But back in the day, honey, it's some R&B artists that I really love, like Donnell Jones.
Not Donnell Jones. She don't.
Yes.
I love him. Do you like his music?
I mean, I haven't listened to it in a while, but I love some Donnell Jones. Yes.
But when
I
you
love him. Like, if I met him, I probably would stream because I know all his music, so I definitely want to work with him.
That's hilarious. Okay. All right. So you and Summer Walker, please add me as executive producer in the credits. Thank you. Right. All right.
No, you gonna come in the video with us?
I don't have enough body like y'all.
Oh yes, she do. Oh yes, she do.
She got an onion and she playing. Don't let her fool you, Suki. She lying.
She does.
I'm like, damn, like barking out. How can I get this? Like, I don't know. All right. Well, we will be looking out for everything. We love you. Like I said, congrats on everything. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on the boo thing. We wanna invite to the wedding. We want it all. Okay.
Yeah, I want y'all to cover my wedding. Let's do an interview at the wedding.
Yes.
I'm
serious.
I'm serious too.
Me too.
I'm gonna go run the People magazine like all the other Black people. So thank you.
Y'all are funny.
Thank you so much for doing this, and we really appreciate it.
Yes,
Any
thank you
last
so
words?
much.
Just thank you for having me, and I really appreciate this interview. It was really good talking to you guys. You made me feel so much better.
Good.
Yeah.
Will you go be?
But can you guys DM me so I can we can all follow each other on?
Of course, we will send it to you like ASAP as soon as we get off.
Okay. Bye.
Perfect. Bye. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff on whether you're on YouTube or on Apple or on Spotify or on iHeart, whatever you're on. Like, comment, and subscribe so we can help get these numbers up and we can be front and center to other people that search for us. Those things really help. And thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Tiara, for doing this.
Yes, thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.